バカにしやがって。違う。無駄に耐えるな。まあいい。悲しいが友よ。
うまく一味に馴染んでるな。
トレインターフルークラッチ。Let's talk about the moment One Piece stopped being fun for 5 minutes. Aokiji shows up on the long land, a goofy, low-stakes island, riding a bicycle across a frozen ocean. And within minutes, he's frozen Robin solid. Not trapped her, not restrained her, frozen her into a block of ice that could shatter and kill her. This is an admiral, the first one we ever see in action, and the message was crystal clear. The world government isn't sending bureaucrats, they're sending extinction events on bicycles. That casual demeanor made it 10 times worse. He wasn't angry, he wasn't even particularly interested, he just did it.
もしもし。
賞金首は至る所にいるぞ。
もしもし。
まさかあれはキザル。
Speaking of overpowered people who have no business being this casual, Kizaru walked into Sabodi and broke the supernovas like they were tutorial enemies. Every supernova we'd spent arcs watching grow and fight and survive, this man folded them in seconds with a bored expression. He kicked at the speed of light and asked people if they'd ever been kicked at the speed of light. The scariest part wasn't his power, it was actually his tone. He sounded like he was ordering takeout while dismantling an entire generation of pirates. Sabodi was the first time One Piece told us point blank, your favorites are not ready. Kizaru told us the Straw Hats weren't ready. Kuma made sure they understood it physically. His first appearance at Thriller Bark was already menacing. Ursa's shock flattened everything, and Zoro's sacrifice to take Luffy's pain is still one of the most iconic scenes in the series. But Kuma's real terror came from what he represents. A man who doesn't speak much, doesn't negotiate, and can send you anywhere in the world with a single touch. No fight, no chance, just gone. You can't beat Kuma at Thriller Bark, you survive him. And surviving him still costs you everything.
いや、いいぞ。ゴムゴムのストップ。
デザートスパーだ。くだらねえ真似するんじゃねえ。 ザーブルス。ユバサ。
お前何やってんだこの止まれこの止めろよ今す
この俺を誰だと思ってる。てめえのような口先だけのルーキーなんざこのグランドラッチの
お前は
俺の判断だとママに報告しろ。ならいい。貴様海軍か。カイドのところの連中か。大好きなんだ。
Green Bull showed up at Wano and reminded everyone that admirals are a different breed entirely. This man walked into Udon, where King and Queen, two Yonko commanders, were locked up, and drained them of their life force like he was watering his plants. No struggle, no fight scene, just vines wrapping around two of the strongest pirates alive and sucking them dry. He hadn't eaten in 3 years, apparently by choice, because his devil fruit lets him photosynthesize. He's a walking ecosystem that feeds on the people who oppose him.
なあ、人の形してねえか。
ふざけやがって。一体誰が。死ねねえもんだな。腐ってる。こんな退屈な世界壊れてもいい。
And then there's the introduction that broke the scale entirely. Kaido didn't get a dramatic entrance, he got a news report. A man jumped off a sky island 10,000 meters. No devil fruit flight, no parachute, no plan. He hit the ground and created a crater. And then he stood up, dusted himself off, and complained that he couldn't die. Kaido's whole character is that the concept of death doesn't apply to him. He wanted to die, and the world couldn't deliver that to him. When your first scene is a suicide attempt that fails because you're too strong, you've already told the audience everything they need to know, right?
皆様がお揃いに。
力はそのものの名を。
レベリーが行われたパンヤー城。
通信軍。
The most terrifying introduction to One Piece doesn't belong to a pirate. It doesn't belong to an admiral. It belongs to a shadow on a throne. Imu sat on the empty throne, the seat that's supposed to remain vacant as a symbol of shared power, and the 5 elders knelt. The people who run the world knelt to someone we'd never heard of. And later on in the series, when Lulusia Kingdom dared to exist inconveniently, Imu erased it. Not conquered, not burned, okay? He erased it. The island, the people, the history, all gone. A beam of light from the sky and an entire civilization was deleted from the map. Imu doesn't fight, Imu doesn't threaten. Imu simply decides what exists. And that's the most terrifying introduction One Piece has ever given us.